All right, Matt, today is the day.
Yep.
The giant monster truck with the tiny tires today is finally gonna get the huge tires that are like probably like this big. They're massive.
Yeah, super exciting. We're actually making it back into a monster truck again.
Yeah, not this weird, silly clown looking truck. So this is gonna be quite the process. Tire changes on a monster truck takes a lot of tools, a lot of manpower, or electric hydraulics and diesel hydraulics.
Yep. It's like my least favorite thing to do, honestly, but it's got to be done.
Yeah, because this thing with these tires is just like not fun. It's like literally the biggest buzzkill ever. Hit a sick truck and then it's like that.
I mean, the axles barely don't just drag the ground.
Yeah, literally the ground clearance is like dragging.
The diameter of the tire is like almost the same as the diameter of the diff.
Not a whole lot of ground clearance. That's about to change. So you driving this thing out?
Sure, let's get it out of here.
We'll get a good old cold start.
This might be the last time this thing comes in the garage for a while, I hope.
Yeah, that is true. When we get the tires on today, it doesn't fit in the garage, which is an awesome problem to have. It means it has to sit outside and we got to drive it. And we won't need the ladder either because the tires are big, easy to climb on.
All right, here we go.
Cold start. Boom.
It's so much easier with a throttle pedal that works.
I know.
I don't have to stick my hand down there and pull it back up each time.
Uh-huh. This is pretty normal starting procedure. This thing always puts up a little bit of fight. It just makes it that much more fun, that much more authentic. Just an old carbureted V8. But once it warms up, once it warms up, it's ready to go, and this thing is pretty fast. We gotta make sure we don't hit the dump truck. Oh, I knew he was gonna do the wrong way with the rear steer. The brakes are technically untested. We don't know if the brakes work that well. They seem to be, but they probably need some adjustments. I think Matt was saying there's a lot of air bubbles in them, so it's possible it just doesn't stop and it just keeps going, which is pretty scary, but it's a work in progress. This will be the last time you see it with these little wheels on it. Man, does that look so goofy, guys. Look at this thing. Just like that.
Time to get started.
It is time. Oh, you got the tools ready.
Yeah, we're ready to go. These are the monster truck jack stands.
Yeah.
And the monster truck tire lift.
Yeah, so this is our makeshift forklift. These are our, really heavy duty stands that we drop the truck onto.
Yep.
And that's just the height we need to drop the truck onto so we can fit these huge tires, which I tried picking up in the last video. My back, surprisingly, is like really sore.
Oh no,
I might have pulled something.
Yeah, I was like, that looks pretty, that's a dangerous thing to do.
I thought I was gonna budge it. I think because it didn't budge at all, my back budged. And
your back budged, yep.
It's tough to put my socks on every morning. It's like, I can't reach it.
We move this thing out of the way, and then we need the two jacks.
There's one last thing to do before we put the big tires on, and that is to drive this thing one more time. I want to take it off road. I want to get a before and after of how this thing handles some bumps, because these little tires just look so funny. These tires are not easy at all to put on, so this is gonna be the last time I get the pleasure of driving with the most tiny, ridiculous tires. Fire up. Yes. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. And we're off and running. Well, almost off and running. It is quite a bit colder today. We gotta do a little selfie driving so you guys can see. Well, we're not gonna make that turn, so we gotta go in reverse a little bit more, and now we can drop it into drive. I think neutral means drive. Yep, sure does. And then we're gonna spin the wheel to the left, kick out the rear a little bit to make that turn. There we go. And now we're monster trucking with tiny wheels. Yeah, baby. Woo! So this is what it feels like with tiny wheels. And by the end of the video, we're gonna be doing the same exact thing with the giant monster truck wheels. Hang on, it's gonna be bumpy right here. Whoa! Oh! I'm ducking, I don't want to fly up. To give you an idea, we are still sitting about roof height on the fire truck, which means we're just gonna be so much taller when this thing's put back together. All right, let's try to drive her in. We gotta lock her in right up here. It's so bumpy and crazy. Drop her in the park. Hit the kill switch, turn off the battery disconnect. And then we gotta open the door and drop down. And it is a long way down. And it's only gonna get worse as the tires go on. Whoa.
Oh, gosh.
Never gets easy.
All right.
Now it's time to put the tires on.
Yep. What do you want to do first, the front or the back?
Now we got that out of the way. I feel like the back's gonna be easier to attack. So I think we hit that first.
All right.
And this is where things get crazy. This is not easy. It's actually kind of scary. All right, step one, we got to pre-jack it.
Yeah, the tiny jack.
Yeah, amazingly, we start with a regular car jack, but that's just so we can get a bigger jack underneath it. And this thing is like some custom built crazy hydraulic electric jack.
Yeah, special for monster trucks. This is the most weight this jack can handle, I think, because it is
Whoa.
really tough.
I mean, one wheel's off the ground.
Yeah, I might have to do one wheel at a time.
Oh, two wheels are off now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, good.
I may have to do one wheel at a time because
Wow, I think the jack literally is squished into the asphalt.
it might be.
Front wheel. So what are we trying to get to now?
Get those under, so they'll
Wheel
fit there,
chocks.
but I got to get it under that one.
Oh, I
But-
see. Well, we should kind of secure as we can.
Well, it can only fall so far.
We'll make it fall a little less far if we get this under. I think that looks good.
Coming down.
Wow. If you thought any of that looked a little sketchy or scary, you haven't seen anything yet. We got to get this thing a lot higher off the ground, so we have a lot of special tools to make it happen, but it is still a scary process.
You're kidding.
Probably need air in the tires.
Might need less air in the tires. The tires are full. I just checked them.
Not that tire.
No, hold on.
It's close.
Hold on.
Because now we need to get this red thing to fit right under that little like nub, and then we can lift up even higher.
I think that's bottomed out.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me. It's like,
You might be able to get it if we attack from a slightly different angle,
yeah.
or if we like lift. Here,
Yeah, exactly.
this is so heavy.
You should be able to do it.
Oh gosh.
Remember your back. Oh boy.
I think if we add a little air to the tire,
Oh my gosh.
it will work.
Ugh.
This thing is squished down quite a ways, just enough.
Is there any way? It's just so close. You just gotta get over that first lip.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can see just how close that is. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Because it's behind the front tires.
right.
You need to let the air out of these.
It's really the front wheels more than anything.
Yeah. I don't know if my hose reaches over here. Ugh. Dang it. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, it always something.
There's always something with every project. It's kind of how it goes.
I've got this and I've got an extender hose, so.
I mean, it's a small tire. What about your little battery powered thing just to buzz it for a minute?
It's gonna take longer than setting this up. That thing's great, but like, this is better.
We have all the tools in the world, including always air. It's always on, always plumbed up so we can just fill up car tires, but now we're outside the garage.
Oh man, that's awfully far. I don't know if my extension's that long.
We might have to undo everything we did, or just use the battery powered one, and then we jack the front up while we wait. That's not gonna reach.
I don't think it is. All right, let's grab the electric thing.
I mean, it is darn
Ugh.
close. I think we got ourselves in a little bit of a frenzy. I had decided to see if this reaches, and sure enough, it reaches to the first tire, no problem. Matt ran down all the way to the second garage to grab the battery-powered inflator, but it reaches.
It reaches?
Yeah,
Oh my God, it reaches both?
it reaches at least the first one.
Okay, well that's good. That's a
No
good start.
problem. Yeah,
oh
we got
my gosh.
the first one, no problem.
It's not reaching the second one.
No.
I'm gonna get this one on here.
Well, we should have filled the tires up before. So, lesson to be learned: do things when they're convenient, when you should be doing them. If you wait and it's all the way outside the garage, it makes it 10 times harder.
It's 54 PSI in there? Max is 80. That's pretty crazy.
Maybe just go to 60 because this thing is rough. It's got some nasty
Yeah.
cuts in it. We just need to get up a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, we started to panic. We didn't even try the orange. We were like, oh, it's not gonna work, run. What's the PSI on that one? So we take that to 60, I bet we're good.
Yeah, we literally need a millimeter.
Let's see if it even fits now. There's a chance it does.
We're almost at 60 over here.
Let's just see if it fits right under. Still hitting something. It's gotta be so close.
Oh my gosh. Wait, does this even, this might do something.
Oh, wait, are you kidding? That literally just lifted. You just put pressure on the truck, and it was enough to move it a millimeter.
Oh my gosh.
Matt literally just pushed it right here, and it went right under. I guess we were only hung by just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny little bit. It's always something with these tires. It's always something.
Yeah, no one ever said owning a monster truck is easy.
Things get extra sketchy.
Because this thing goes, did you have it tightened down?
Yeah.
So next step now is we need to lift it from this height to about like this height and put the big blocks under.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have these custom blocks. We should probably just get everything like ready and in place.
I'm trying to remember if it was easier to put them in from here or from behind, because the jack kind of gets in the way a bit too.
Where do they try to rest on?
Basically here.
Where, on the axle?
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a spot right there. It just nicely sits.
So the axle goes this way across the top?
Yeah, across like that.
Okay, so then we want to get it kind of like ready.
Yeah, I don't remember which side it was easier, and I'm a little worried this has to be under the jack for it to go high enough.
Because it's an extra piece.
Yeah, but I don't know how we would have done it.
It's got jack marks.
But I don't know how we would have gotten it that high.
Lift it and then put a few more blocks under here.
That might be it. Let me grab it.
Maybe we should just do a test lift. Okay, this is a multi-step process. So first we need a lift so we can get just a little more space under these tires. So then we can jack this more so we can go even higher. So it's like a 3-step process to jack this thing high enough. So I guess let's start with step 1.
All right.
Go ahead and lift. Oh gosh, that's so scary.
I know, it's so bad every time. That should be enough. You good?
I need to tap more. Okay, and we are operating as safely as we can. But you know, it's a big heavy truck. We have the right tools and we have all the safety stuff in place. It is just scary. And now I gotta lower back down.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
I never know if I have that knob set right.
You're right. Sometimes it drops really fast. Okay, so now that we are up 2 blocks, we can put another block here to make the jack a little bit taller, which we have right there.
Oh my.
And of course now that doesn't quite fit.
Ridiculous.
Just gonna lift the truck.
Oh yeah, you lifted it. Come on.
It somehow works. Is it not like centered or something?
Yeah, not really. I don't love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
See how weird it is as it goes up.
Yep. Let's do another test lift.
Oh no.
Is that thing dead?
It sometimes doesn't like to be in 24 volts. Oh, so we would wire it up to be 12 volts, but I think we'd always use the jumper cable for that. I'm trying to remember.
Because yeah, we put it to 12 to make it slower.
Yeah. Let's just do that.
And just like that, another mechanical issue, this time actually electrical. So these are 2 12-volt batteries, each of them putting out 12 volts. So depending how you connect it, series or parallel, it'll give you different voltage, which will then spin the electric motor, which spins the hydraulic pump, which then pushes fluid into the hydraulic cylinder right there. That cylinder then pushes all the linkage and lifts the truck. Kind of complicated, but we're fully charged. This was on charge, but it seems like it's not having power to lift the truck. Never been like that before, but we have it in 24 volt, which means the motor will spin faster, but not stronger. So if we wire this in parallel, it'll be 12 volts, it'll spin slower, but have a lot more torque, a lot more current. So we're hoping with the jumper cables that hopefully we'll have the torque and it'll go nice and slow and just chug and lift this to the height we need.
It's just like the excavator. Well, there's negative. Positive.
Just have to make sure we jump these the right way. We're basically just making connections to go a parallel circuit versus series.
Negative. Positive. Let's see if that's...
It still sounds very weak.
Very weak.
This thing could totally fall, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's teetering on that wood. Really don't like the look of any of this.
It's high enough on this side though.
Okay. It's almost more dangerous to put it under 1.
I know, because that'll make it actually fall.
Like tip over, flip over.
So I guess
a little underprepared, but let's bring that over first. This part is always just scary. The truck is so high and it could fall off because it's literally just balancing on nothing but that teetering off-centered piece of wood we have in there. And we have to be very careful. We don't want this to fall on anyone or anything or fall at all.
So it's not high enough here.
close. You can see I can just rock the truck with my fingertips. Doesn't take much. So do we want to try to go higher?
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
That's maxed.
What was that?
It's just the jack settling. Okay. Gosh.
Before we lower, let's like triple check everything. Make sure we feel secure with how everything is
They're on there pretty good.
balanced.
This one could go a little bit.
It's not terrible.
It's gonna sit on that bolt, but
On the bolt,
on this.
hopefully that
But
kind of,
it might shove its way around.
yeah. Well, this
All
will
right.
give you guys an idea of just how much higher the truck has to go to get those tires on.
All right, here we go. I loosened the jack. Hopefully the right amount.
Oh my gosh. Well, we are successful on jacking the rear to the proper height to get the tires on. Oh, I told you guys that was a process. And this is after we already engineered the process to be better and less sketchy, because before it used to just be just this jack, throw it in the air, and it was just so sketchy. Did not like how the previous owners had it set up. I don't really like how it is now, but at least it's safer and more secure. And we build all these crazy contraptions to make it better. It's not the most fun process in the world to get these tires on, but the results are insane. So for that, I love it. Hopefully we don't have to take these tires on and off a whole lot more than this. Hopefully this truck doesn't get totaled again. Now we got to take off all these bolts. And now we rinse and repeat and do the same exact thing on this side. All 10 bolts on every single tire. These look like such pipsqueak tires and wheels, but the size of the nuts, they are huge. These are big and chunky, and there's 10 of them that hold it on. They do that because it needs to match the exact same rim as the big boys over here. And these, for how big they are, they need 10. You can see how long it's sitting too. 10 holes all the way around, so they just have to match. And as small as they look, these are the size of like an off-road tire, like for a car. They're actually not small.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized tire for a...
Yeah, like Tacomas and stuff would probably run these stock. They just look so tiny when it's on such a huge lifted truck. And they're pretty heavy too. That looks like a normal car tire. Just looks so small over there. Now we're starting to have some fun. We got the skid steer fired up. We're gonna be using this as the power to help us move these, because you guys saw in the last video, I couldn't even sit one up myself. It's about 1,000 pounds each, 800 pounds of rubber, and about 1,000 pounds for the steel rim on the inside. So that's why we have this, just to tip it up. You doing this one? Okay. So we're going for this front tire here. We're gonna try to tip it up, and I'm gonna just be here to catch it from rolling, but it could literally crush me. Yes, that was so finessed. Really good work by Matt. So once it stands up, one man can roll it, but if it starts getting like some speed on a hill, it could be really dangerous. But you can see I am moving it. Look how strong I am. 1,000 pounds. Oh my gosh, guys, this thing is huge. Insane. Almost done. We got one on. It's kind of sagging off.
Yeah, the skid steer makes such a, like, not a good forklift, but
I mean, that worked
it's
great.
better than not having a forklift, that's for sure.
I reached in and we got these on. So that's 3. They're not tight, but when we tighten this, it should suck the wheel on. As you guys can see, it's kind of like cambered outward. It's supposed to be flush. So Matt's impact wrench should get us to get this thing on completely.
Oh yeah, I should take it the rest of the way.
And are they self-centering or not really?
Kind of, but not much, but it should.
And just like that, tire 1 is done and sturdy. And if you thought we jacked it too high, because I was starting to think we went higher than we needed, not really. I mean, can you even get a finger under there? That's literally how high we have to go. So now you can truly see the truck is gonna be this much higher compared to the front. So that also has to come up, truly making this monster truck monstrous.
I completely forgot how big this truck normal, like this is huge.
Oh, it's huge.
I completely forgot how insane this thing is. I've seen it like this for too long.
Yep, Matt's back in the skiddy.
Tire 2.
You finessed that first tire. I mean, it was like perfect. It looked really good. I was impressed with that driving. This one is gonna be a little bit harder because it is kind of off and over a little bit. Here we go with tire number 2. Let's see if Matt can finesse it just like the first one. 1,000 pounds. He's just doing with the flick of a wrist right now. Oh gosh. And because it's not on a flat surface, I can't do a whole lot to it. I think he's going around to the other side because this is the outside of the tire. Yes. Success, and I was actually helpful. It's kind of cool to feel like you're moving 1,000 pounds. So this must be the inside of the tire. So you grabbed it from this side, and now we're gonna put that side right onto the monster truck. And if that thing were to pop off and start rolling, it would crush a car. And if I didn't stop it right away, it would gain too much momentum and I wouldn't be able to. So this is actually a little more dangerous than you think it would be. Just because if that thing starts bouncing and bouncing, it'll get steam. And if it misses the car and it hits the garage with all that speed, it'll go right through the wall. So I do need to be a little bit mindful. Can't just be out here vlogging. I gotta pay attention. This is some serious stuff. You guys at home watching RAR Garage, if you haven't subscribed, please do that now, because you guys are at the safety of your couch, your chair, computer, iPhone, tablet, whatever, but I'm out here with these like 1,000-pound tire boulders that could literally crush me if I don't pay attention. So I need to pay attention, but subscribe while you're sitting there feeling all safe, because this is serious stuff. You can look at the focus on Matt. He's frustrated because we have to get these pins to line up, and there's 10 of them, which just makes it harder. I might have the ability to rotate. So as he gets closer, I'm gonna try to move this tire and get those pins to line up. You can see he's being as sensitive as he can, but the skid steer is just not designed for this level of precision like that. I'm just kind of wobbling this tire back and forth, hoping we get something to push through. I might need to look from his perspective. So I need to rotate this one backwards some, which means that. Okay, that might have been enough rotation. Good?
Perfect.
Okay. Oh yeah, this one lined up real good. So now we gotta get a couple of these spun on. We got a few of those nuts on. We should be able to pull this thing out. Oh, it's looking very monstrous back here. Very monstrous. And just like that, we now have 2 tires hung. The easy part is to tighten those bolts. That is easy. That was not bad.
It's crazy.
All things considered.
It's really tough. They're so heavy, and it's like kind of max weight for the skid steer with those. Like you move the stick and the this action, it's like nothing. Nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I saw you trying to do fine controls and then go too far.
It was like, it's like it was overloading it. So it was like nothing. Then it would just go like really far. I was like, come on, killing me.
Yep.
Killing me.
All in all though, this has been a pretty good experience.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I remember the first times we were doing it with all muscle and manpower to move and lift these things, and it was crazy. So the system has improved. It's still not easy, it's still not fun. We have gotten better at it, and it has gotten safer. Because at this point now, we are very secure, very safe, especially when we do the front. It won't nearly be as scary to lift the front once the rear is on the ground and it's already this wide. There's no chance of it flipping over. Well, it's a success. The rear is on. Now we jack it up, pull all this out, and head to the front. Oh my gosh, that just looks terrible. Everything is awful about that.
Everything's just, uh-oh.
We're not, should I try it?
That's the problem with it being on this angle, is it's putting, here, if I push on this.
Oh my gosh, we're really still rested quite a bit on this jack. It's teetering on this jack, the stand.
Oh, is it still on it right now?
Oh yeah, we're teetering on the actual wooden jack.
Okay, shoot.
Yeah, it's teetering right on that inner point. So maybe we come down and, I mean, I don't know how much more room we can go up. Oh my gosh. Okay, we had to go an extra block. Not fun, but way safer, because it can only drop now onto these big tires, which are only barely off the ground at this point. Yeah, that's as far as it can drop. Way safer.
It puts into perspective just how heavy this truck is, because this jack's usually like really easy to lift cars with, but just like one corner of this truck, and I am leaning on it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's touching, and that's touching. So you're just lifting up one corner.
Like, it is really, really hard. And this thing should be able to lift up like an entire car.
I think that's good. So we go without the block?
Yeah.
And then what? Oh, then we block these. Oh, I forgot about that. This time we had to go 2 extra 4x4s to get the height we need. I don't know why, but this thing just has to be jacked up so high. So now we have enough to go under and then get back up on the jack.
There we go. Now we're safe.
safer. Super safer. Hopefully I have enough charge to go up.
Nearby. Let's just go.
And this thing wants to roll.
Roll in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just make sure you're okay if it comes down.
I think that's max.
It could be.
Yeah, that's max.
Okay. I think it might be a little less sketchy than we think, but because this is what everybody does. This is like industry standard stuff. We didn't come up with this process at all. I think I'm pretty good. I'm pretty far inward.
This is what I remember dealing with last time.
Let me look at your other side. I mean, we got meat on this side.
Yeah, it's on there.
I think we're actually going to be fine.
Okay.
And mine is really solid, but I want to double check. Okay, really solid. So yeah, I'm happy with it. The tires make it look so sick.
Air to see it with the big tires on it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're a little more than halfway.
I was staring at it every day with those little guys on it.
It doesn't help that they're yellow.
Yeah.
The yellow makes it like extra dumb. You know, it just reminds me of circus clown, silly.
Yeah.
Like they're not just small. It really does make it look dumb. Getting the big tires on, the fresh white rims, the big meaty tires. It's about to look so good.
Yeah.
We're just 2 tires away, which honestly, this part I would say is not the hardest.
Yeah, this is all right. It's not too bad. The skid steer does most of the work.
Yeah, and safety-wise, we're in a good spot. So we're at the home stretch. If you guys are still here watching, we are almost done. And as soon as those tires are on, we're starting her up and we're going for a test drive. Here we go. Me versus a 1,000-pound tire, part 2. I don't know if I'm helping. I think I helped. I think I prevented it from flopping over. So Matt's gonna then swing around and grab it on this side, I believe. Starting to take shape literally right in front of us, like a 3D animation in real life. It's kind of what it reminds me of. When I stand like this, it literally looks like a complete truck. So Matt's gonna get that real close, and then I gotta play the spin game, where if I spin this, because it's a 4-wheel drive differential in the front, it's gonna rotate, but we might be pretty lined up. The way that I'm seeing things, right there, I think. Oh my gosh, I think we're on. Yep, I saw that. Let's grab a handful of these. Okay, we got a few on. Here we go with the last tire, the home stretch. This thing is starting to peek through. Look like a proper Bigfoot. Gotta help Matt get these on. We are getting good at that process. Wow, 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 guys, we did it. We have the truck sitting on its tires, and I do not remember it being quite as big. Yeah, look at that. I can't even grab the door handle. I vaguely remember that being true, but those memories are only now coming back to me. I'm like 6'2". My reach is pretty long, and I would have to jump, literally jump to get to the handle. Yeah, this thing is tall, huge.
Yeah, I forgot just how awesome this truck is.
Yeah.
Here we go.
As long as we don't
monster truck.
Yeah, and it's got, oh my gosh, it's got the lower gearing we're about to feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Finally can feel.
Yeah.
We didn't just rebuild the transmission, we rebuilt it better. It has a lower gear, so more torque. It should be able to better use its power band better. And we're about to find out. I guess we should just fire it up.
This truck might have just underwent its biggest rebuild in decades.
Since the build. Probably. For our garage, it's time to climb the tire. I think it's easier to climb this way. You need the arrows. So you climb up the tire. This is the proper way to get in the truck. None of that silly stuff before. No ladders, no clown wheels, just monster truck tires, monster trucking, and monster splitting. Ah! Rip your pants. Yeah, no, this is really exciting. I can't wait for it to roll under its own power on its big wheels for the first time. Here we go, startup sequence, battery cut off, and then we got the key. 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's cold again. She probably got cold from sitting. That took us a while. Huh? I'm gonna strap up. in case we kind of romp on this thing pretty good. We got the lap belt. It's an old school like racing belt. We are strapped up. I can't wait to feel this gearing. This thing from the beginning, when it was built back in the 80s, was geared a little too high. So first gear was a little too tall and it never really got up into third or fourth if it has it. So we got a 10-15% lower gearing. I think we're ready. Matt looks hyped. Okay, we're gonna drop it into R. Oh my gosh, guys, that looks like I'm gonna hit. Matt doesn't seem too concerned, so. Can I just go back, straight back? I just gotta turn around to get out of reverse. Surprisingly, it turns better with the big wheels on it compared to the small ones. It has a tighter turning radius, which I don't quite understand. Okay, now we're gonna drop it in drive. So this will be the first time ever that we get to feel the new gear ratio. Oh, it's low. It's definitely lower. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in drive and let it shift. Okay, so far, so good. I think this feels, oh, whoa! I forgot the suspension is, leaves some to be desired. Ah! Yes! Oh, this thing is sick. Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
It looks so good.
I can't believe it, but it all works. And the gearing is, I am pretty sure, is lower.
It's definitely lower, I know that much.
Like you can feel it, like noticeably it's lower. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the drop. How do you get out of this thing? It's too tall to just jump it. You gotta do some kind of new technique.
Cut back to all the jumping out of it.
You can jump out of it when you go halfway or with the clown tires on. Major shout out to Matt for putting in a lot of elbow grease to get this truck. But we, I think, have a brand new, complete Big Blue monster truck ready to take on the infamous mud bog. That's what claimed it last time. If you guys want to see more, because we're about to durability test this thing before we head to the bog, make sure to subscribe to RAR Garage right now so you don't miss the next monster truck video.